Hello and welcome back. There are 4 days left until my big move to New York City from Seattle, and today has been amazing. We are in the last day of the dark phase of the moon, which I talked a little bit about yesterday. And so today is the last day of kind of coming out of that dark place of where we turned inside to find the inner light and to just bring that up to the surface as we anticipate the return of the sun. And, what I got was resonance. That's the word that's just kind of been on my mind all day in that whole theme. And so today I wanted to talk a little bit about resonance. Now, taking it back to yesterday, one of the things that I did towards the latter part of the evening is some collaging. I really have picked that up as a hobby, and I love it. It's so much fun to take pictures and words and just different concepts and clippings of different pictures and glue everything together and just see what comes to mind. And so that's one of the forms of meditation that I have kind of adopted and created for myself, and doing that last night was really insightful. I just came with some very powerful images, and I was really just focused and honed into that, and at the end of it, being able to step back and look at what was created, it was really amazing. So that's something that I encourage you to definitely try. If you've never collaged before, it's simple. You just cut pictures and words and whatever you want, and you glue them on paper, and you can layer things, and who knows what will come out of it. So that put me in a really, really good place yesterday. That was kind of my process of turning within and just listening to what was coming from inside and seeing this message revealed out of this big piece of art. And so today I woke up with a few words on resonance. And the reason I want to talk about resonance is because I've noticed that as I raise my vibration through self-care, through daily spiritual reflection, through eating healthier, thinking healthier, by coming from a place of love, not fear, I notice that I'm resonating with different things and with different people. Different opportunities are springing up at me, and sometimes if I'm thinking something and there's another person who I'm connected to who is on my same vibratory level, I'll get a phone call and this person will say exactly what I was thinking. Resonance is when you attract into your space something or someone else who vibrates on the same level as you're vibrating on. For instance, I used to be a smoker, and every time I'd meet a new acquaintance, 9 times out of 10, the person was a smoker. I didn't walk up to them with a cigarette in their mouth. No matter where I went at work in different cities, I used to be a flight attendant, so I went all over the place, and everywhere I'd meet people, they were smokers. And it's like, man, everybody smokes, I guess, No, not everybody smokes. Everyone who I was attracting was being attracted to me by the fact that I was a smoker. So this addiction to the cigarettes is kind of like what was pulling things in. Back when I quit smoking, I noticed that I don't even meet people that smoke cigarettes anymore. I really just don't. I can't think of one person I know that smokes cigarettes. I don't know anybody. And it's interesting how we don't even cross paths anymore. That is a great example of resonance and how powerful it is. And another good one is, back in the day, I used to be really obsessed with worrying about finances. Am I going to have enough money to pay off my student loans? And what's my paycheck going to look like? Money, 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 money. That's all I could think about, is how there wasn't enough or how there might not be enough, and being in fear of what that might mean. I made a lot of money. I used to make a lot of money, and at the end of the year, I was still back where I started, because my mindset was always, I had a very lack mindset, thinking that I lack, instead of thinking I have, and really embracing that. So I was not resonating with a have mindset, and so therefore I didn't have. I had enough to get from paycheck to paycheck, and that was about it. I couldn't seem to really get into the swing of savings and investing and building. I just wasn't even there mentally. So today, I just was reminded of resonance and how important it is to pay attention to what you resonate with. If there's someone you know in your space who is just like, oh, what is wrong with this person? They bother me, or they did something that they continue doing something that upsets you. It might be a family member, a friend, a coworker, acquaintance of some sort, and you seem to always run into people with this sort of issue. That's an indicator that there's something inside of you that's drawing that in. So it's very interesting to look at your surroundings and look at the people you know, the people you hang out with, and think about your own personal habits and beliefs and attitudes and thought patterns, because resonance is what plays a role in that. If you have a tuning fork here and you hit the tuning fork, it goes bing, and you hold another tuning fork up next to it without hitting this one will automatically start resonating bing with the first tuning fork. They just make that connection, and we're like walking tuning forks. So what are you in tune with? What is vibrating in resonance with your frequencies? Very interesting. That's my inspiring word for the day. I will be back tomorrow. This is Rain Fairy signing off. Love and light, peace and blessings. See you tomorrow.